Alright folks, this is my first YouTube video, so just gonna get stuck in about it. Plenty of other people doing this, and you know what, they say follow your dreams, and yeah, since I was like 8 years old or whatever, I've wanted to be a Pokemon master. Imagine making your living from Pokemon. That is the dream. So yeah, anyway, combined powers. This, to me, right now, you can still buy it on the Pokemon website, the Pokemon Center website in the UK. No problem, they're always in stock. And what, it's like £51, compared to a lot of resellers and your rip and shippers and stuff like that. Hey, can't say anything against it because they're just out there trying to make some money. I get it, but it does destroy everybody else's chances that buy things to open for fun. Nobody likes scalping at the end of the day, do they? So this is what we've got, £52 I think it is, and you get 11 booster packs and some promos. I mean, I've already opened like 10 boxes of these in total. Yeah, 10 no, sorry, no, I've not opened 10. This new order that I've just got today will be my 10th box by the end of it. So yeah, I've opened 6. So yeah, get into the gubbins of it. You've probably seen a few of these before, so this is just me going over it again. Somebody else's voice, I suppose, and style, I guess. So whether you like it or not, that's what's happening. Don't have to watch it if you don't want to. But yeah, we've got some nice promos. They all come in the, is it the Ultra Premium collect? Not the Ultra, it's the TGC Classic collection. So you get a bunch of the cards that I don't think you're allowed to use them in competition, if that's one thing that you do. But the holo patterns on these trainer cards and the Mr. Mime are pretty sick. Very sparkly. I just wanted to make sure that was picking it up okay. And obviously a massive Lugia, which Lugia is, well, I was going to say my favourite, but Haunter probably just pips onto the post, but favourite legendary we'll go with. Yeah, definitely favourite legendary, but what do you even do with these? Frame it, put it on the mantelpiece? Probably not. Well, I say that, but who knows? So I know what you get in here already. You get 3 packets of base set Scarlet and Violet, 4 packets of Obsidian Flames, and 4 packets of Paradox Rift. So 11 packs and a bunch of promos for like 50 quid. So really, I think it works out, it's like £4.80, or if you just go by packs, it's like £4.80 or something like that a pack, which today's market is not too bad. But then you've got to take into consideration you've got like £4 worth of EX cards and promos and whatnot there, probably, if anybody ever wanted to buy them. But hey, it's still nice to have, especially if you're just buying one box. What I will say is some of the ones that I have opened have been a bit dented and not in the best condition, as you'd sometimes get with big box collections. So yeah, don't be expecting 10s out of those, that's for sure. Not that you probably would want to grade them, but the Mr. Mime is quite cool. I do have a bit of time for that. So yeah, 11 packs, Scarlet and Violet, we'll go with that first. Obsidian Flames, both these two, in fact all these sets now, I can see going up over time, considering the way things are. If it continues to do that, now that we're out of Scarlet and Violet era, there might be people that want Scarlet and Violet and they've end of life producted it and it's all Mega Evolutions now, so the value of these packs might go up. I think Obsidian's maybe slightly above retail at the moment, maybe like a £5 a pack or something like that. But yeah, if it's one of these things that you want to buy and hold, which I personally think is super boring, I just wouldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to do it. I'm too much of a gambler. to sit on packs when I know that they're sitting there, they're getting ripped. So that's what we're going to do today. Rip into them, see if we can get the hits that I want, because I still haven't got what I need out of these sets. So out of Scarlet and Violet, I want the... There's something at the back here. Professor Turo's research. I do have this already, but hey, trades and whatnot, if anybody likes Professor Turo, you never know. Sleeve that baddie up. But still, one hit, first pack, first hit. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so Slowpoke and Drowsy out of Scarlet and Violet, I would love to pick up. I just think they're really cool cards. Artwork wise, Gardevoir's the most valuable out the set, but yeah, I'm not that fussed on value. Obviously, it has a place, and it's quite exciting when you pull something that's worth quite a lot. Professor Make Me Sada. Yeah, so value does play a role, I guess, and it is nice to pull something, knowing that you pulled something like when I pulled the black and white rare Reshiram. You know, it is quite buzzing knowing that that card raw is worth like almost £300. So quite a rush. But to me, it's like, do I sell it? Probably not. I'll just sit on it in my binder, and it's nice to look at because I like the cards for some strange reason. Crydon EX. So, but yeah, this is what, to me, what the hobby should be about. If it's maybe it isn't, because to me it's basically gambling. I want certain things from certain things, and I guess that's a gamble. You're paying money, even though I'm not planning on making any money out of it, like putting a bet on as such. It's still spending money on stuff that is essentially... There's an ace spec here. Let's see. Oh no, there isn't. What the hell did I see? Holo Steelix. Now Steelix is like my top 3 favourites. Not that one, but always take a Steelix. Top 3 favourite of all time. Goats. Second packet of Paradox Rift. Now, my chase for this set is the illustration rare Steelix. Oh, what am I doing? Stupid idiot. The illustration rare Steelix is my chase for this set. There's a couple of nice ones as well, but that's the kind of main thing for me. Oh, this is gold. Ah, Reversal Energy Gold. You know, take it. It's still a hyper rare, but nobody likes trainers, whether they're gold or not, unless it's like a Lilies or something like that. Yeah, something that actually has nice artwork. But yeah, ultra rare trainers, boring gold cards. Not a huge fan of them. Obviously the modern day set, Lucario and Gardevoir are cool, but again, I just don't think they're that cool. Like the black and white Reshiram, to me, and Victini are cooler cards than the gold ones. So, but again, it's all personal preference, isn't it? Swablu, Pansear, Wiglet, Veluza, TM, Onyx, and an Espartha. So we're getting kind of cooked at the moment. Not had much. But last pack of Paradox Rift. At the end of the day, you can't really blame it on the collection box itself. I mean, you're getting 4 packs, well, and 3 of Scarlet and Violet base, but you know, you're not getting like loads of the same set. As opposed to like a booster box where you're gonna get hits because, you know, you've got 36 packs of the exact same set, so you're expecting to get something, whereas these could just be unlucky, which this box does seem to be, you know. But in saying that, I have pulled some good cards out of it, the other ones that I've had, but still chasing Obsidian Flames now. Still chasing the SIR Charizard. That's the kind of main reason I buy these boxes, is I refuse to buy it as a single because I just think that's boring. You know, I've bought slabs and stuff, but buying singles of raw cards, to me, it's not fun. The chunky boy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, actually, hold on. Ah, come on. Get that up. Yeah, baby. Now, that's probably the second most wanted card that I had in this set, so I am pretty chuffed with that. Slightly right heavy. Yeah, it's definitely heavy on the right, but to be fair, it's not one that I'm like, oh, I hope I get a 10. Don't really care. It's going in the binder. It's a collection. That's what we do. But yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with that Ninetales. Come on. Good first start, first video. Actually getting a half decent pull. I don't know what that's charting at now, actually. I think probably like 20 quid. Something like that. So, 20 quid raw. Not loads, but it's still nice to know that it's worth half the box almost, you know. Probably you're going to get half your value back of what you pull out, but if you're doing it for ripping packs and having fun and hopefully getting something exciting that you want like that, it's a good buy. I would rate it. I would definitely rate it. I've heard that these are actually these reverse Arvin trainer cards aren't completely worthless. I don't know, it's like just because like market manipulation or something probably, that people are buying them up and then all of a sudden they're worth like 4 quid instead of 50p. Yeah, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff going on like that just now. The Booger Mew and what have you, which I have. It's one of these things, you're like, why are people pumping that so much? I guess it's the artist and it ties in with the Bubble Mew itself, so same artist, same kind of art style. But yeah, absolutely crazy scenes. Stupid blooming Solosis or whatever he's called. Like, nobody cares about Solosis. Some people might. I personally, or most people, the majority definitely aren't like, oh man, I really want to pull Solosis. You know? Boring. Absolute Nigel Farage in the chat. Boring. So, yeah. But hey, whatever floats your boat, and if you're in it just to pump and dump, really, to me, just go and do crypto or something, or do some stocks. Something other than ruining a hobby for everybody else, you know? There's Donald Trump, the man himself. Oh my god, double banger in this box. Bottom heavy, but oh my god, that is so sick. Definitely, I would say it's like the third coolest card in the set. I have pulled it already, but I'm not going to complain about that. That is sick. But yeah, slightly bottom heavy. I think my other one's actually better. Oh god, you can see it real bad. Look how fat that is. There's some fat ass on that. Very cool card though. Like, probably the two coolest art rares of the set. Not including the, obviously, this special illustration Charizard, which is, to me, is by far the coolest. For some reason, it's not like super sought after just now, but I can see it being one of these cards that is going to eventually, in time, people are going to be like, I really want that Charizard, so I want it now. But fuck, yeah, come on, that is banging. 2 good hits, and you know, you're getting a couple of meh ones in the background and a gold, but for 50 quid, you know, again, it's always a roll of the dice, it's always a gamble opening packs. You could get something really cool, you could get utter dung, but no, I am definitely all for this product. they're fun packs, they're fun sets to open. You know, they're good for hits. You know, there is enough in them that you're going to get something. Unlike, so, if it was like a box of prismatic, where you could open 12 packs and get nothing but holos and maybe a Master Ball if you're lucky, a couple of Pokeballs, maybe an EX. The hits are so few and far between that, to me, this set, because it is the early era, you're getting something in every box. I've always got at least like 2 or 3 hits. This well, I say I class hits. I don't class normal EX card as hits, really. They're a bit thingy, but I like full arts, especially when it's like got a full person in it. Like, so this to me isn't much use. Not a fan. These are better where you've got a full person, and yeah, the actual nice artworks from whatever set that you're opening. There is always something that's worth chasing. So yeah, definitely a fun box to open, and I would recommend getting them while you can, because I can see people scalping the hell out of them just because of Obsidian Flames probably, and I reckon that the Charizard will eventually go up. So while the hobby is the way it is, buy them. If you can't get packs anywhere else, it only takes like 2 days once you've ordered it. I ordered that at like 11 o'clock at night 2 days ago, so it only took really a day to come, you know, by the time they send it out and whatnot. So yeah, worth it. But yeah, few good hits, a lot of bulk as usual, but not the worst, not the worst. So I hope you've enjoyed opening that up with me. It would be cool. I do have a cool video upcoming. Full degenerate gambler. So Pokerev 8.0 Crystal Mega Bonus Packs from America, $90 a pack it was. So when you actually convert it and pay for shipping, it worked out at like basically £300 to get them here. So it was like 70 something, £75 a pack, or £77 a pack, pounds wise, plus the shipping, which was like 25 quid. So by the time you get it here, you're looking at like £90 a pack. So absolutely psychotic behaviour from me, really, but you never know. Got to gamble these things sometimes, but chances for some cool packs that, again, you've got one shot of. If you get Crystal Guardians, EX Ruby Sapphire, EX Emerald, you've got one pack, one shot, one opportunity where you capture it or let it slip. So yeah, it could have hee-haw in it. So it is one of these, should I open it, should I keep it sealed sort of moments, but I don't know if I could sleep at night not opening it, in the thought that there could be something absolutely insane in the pack, but the chances are so minuscule. So yeah, we'll see how they go, but I'll get this edited up and posted for my first ever YouTube video. Cool fun, you know, exciting times. Well, yeah, catch you later. Drop a sub, you know, everyone asks. Drop a sub and a like or comment, see what you think, see if you like my hits. Always appreciated. Always, hopefully people still like to help the small guys, you know. Pokerev out there absolutely killing it. I mean, he doesn't need to be selling mystery packs, I'm sure, when he's got like 4 million subscribers on YouTube, making probably an absolute killing on content. But this, I guess, if it didn't cost so much, is good content for people like me, I guess, to open it up, and it's a good starting base that you can be like, well, people do want to see this. It's a new product. So yeah, I get that, and whatever's in these, I'm not going to be bothered. I know what the risk is, so yeah, I'm excited for it. So I will catch you on the next video when we open up these bad boys. Alrighty, see ya!